Beauty is what attracts, but beauty is not what keeps. Let's get real about that. Someone has to tell the truth about that. It might as well be me. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Always has been. What is attractive to one man is not attractive to another man. What is attractive in one culture is not attractive in another culture. Some segments of the population like women that are thick. Some like them thin. Some like them athletic. Some like women muscular and jacked. But it all is in the eye of the beholder. Like, what was the joke? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I want to behold in you. That one always made me laugh. I have walked in many rooms with a beautiful woman on my arm, and that beauty did not keep the relationship going. Beauty is fleeting. It reminds me of the smoke from a pipe or cigar, okay? It eventually just disappears, no matter who it is, no matter who it is. What keeps a man with a woman as you get older, or as the relationship goes on? It's not beauty. It's not beauty. Otherwise, you'll be trading them in every 20 years. And I'm not saying that women aren't beautiful. I got mocked several years ago when I said women peak at their beauty at about 60. And I believe that. Of course, now that I'm 60, I have to say that, kind of, right? I'm not going to judge what another man or other culture finds attractive. You know, I hear a lot of guys say, I like my women thick. And I'm thinking, you like your women fat? That's what I think. Now, I just verbalized that for the first time. And it's not a good feeling verbalizing that, because what I'm doing is mocking another man. And I'm mocking his choice of a woman, and I'm mocking his woman. I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in that. It's like the guy that I knew that had one of the most beautiful wives I've ever seen, and he said to a bunch of us guys, he says, yes, she's a beautiful woman, but the last thing I think about when we are in an argument is how beautiful she is. So how do you choose a woman? Initially, it's because of beauty. Very rare do you see ugly men with beautiful women. You see, usually, beautiful people are paired up. A nice-looking man with a nice-looking woman. What can make a woman ugly? Her mindset. How many beautiful women have you known that as beautiful women, that as you've gotten to know them, they become more ugly because of their mindset? Same thing with men. A good-looking man that's sculpted can be a complete donkey, can't he? But in the same way that there's pretty girl privilege, there's handsome, jacked man privilege. But most people can see through that stuff. Why is he such an ass? Because he can be. But you don't have to give him your money. You don't have to pay attention to him. A lot of men will say, well, attention is the currency of women. It also is the currency of the handsome, jacked man. Everyone else has to work for it. You get a few bonus points for being good looking. You get a few bonus points for having a great body, in the same way that women automatically get a few bonus points for being pretty. It's a fact in life, especially in American culture. Some people like vanilla ice cream, some people like strawberry ice cream, some people like butter pecan. Some men like heavier women, some men like thinner, blonder, darker. One of the most futile things to do in the whole world is to judge people based upon their looks. Not every great-looking woman is going to make a great wife. Let's be clear about that. But the converse is not true either. It's not that unattractive women make better wives, that some people would say is true. I don't believe that for 1 second. What makes a woman attractive is this. Is her mindset, and does she want to build something with you? Period. I like complimenting people based upon their effort, upon merit. If someone was heavy and they got themselves into shape, they motivated themselves. That deserves a pat on the back. I like that. But just to tell someone who is just genetically handsome or pretty that they're beautiful or so good looking or so hot is as superficial as that person is. So you're playing that game. Some people can't help that they're so good looking. What was that commercial? Was there a shampoo commercial or a hair color commercial? Was it Kelly LeBrock? And this is decades ago, where she says, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful." Remember that? Some of you old heads remember that.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
I see some men talking about their pretty little daughters saying things like this: "Oh, when she gets older, she's going to be such a heartbreaker." Dude, shame on you. Don't do that. Raise your children, your daughters, to be honorable and virtuous, not be heartbreakers. Is she able to commit? I like to say there is joy in commitment. True happiness in a relationship is when both people commit. There's a lot of handsome men and beautiful women that are making people's lives very difficult. Men, choose a woman based upon two things: her desire, propensity, and ability to build, and her ability to commit. There is nothing else.
And I cruise down the street like a free rider. New shoes on my feet like a free rider. And I move to the beat like a free rider. And I scoot through the week like a free rider. And I scoot through the week like a free rider. Got my new shoes on my feet like a free rider. And I move to the beat like a free rider. Yeah, and I scoot through the week like a free rider. Like a free rider. Like a free rider. Like a free rider. Like a free rider.